everybody, this is Bluto. I just want to welcome you to K-Dog Games, Toys, and More. Enjoy the videos!
Hi all, Karen Dole coming at you again. Episode 7 of Player Pass. Forrest is joining me still. I was actually debating on doing this one with my initial group of these Player Pass ones, but I figured it's a very, very popular game at this time as of April 25th, 2020.
Cool.
Came out earlier this month. It's been planned in the works, I believe, for 5 years now.
Wow.
It's very exciting. This one's a play, purchase, get.
Okay.
Final Fantasy VII the Remake. I have been so excited for this. I actually got the deluxe edition. I didn't plan on it. I was just going to get the game, but when I went to order it, this was the only one available. It was like $20 more than just the game, but
Wow.
I'm going to show you guys everything that's in here. So I feel I'm actually kind of glad I got this one. This is rated T, Square Enix. So a little history. I'll show you the back of the box too. So I am just so in love with this game right now. This was released on April 10th, 2020. It was originally supposed to be released in March, but I don't know if it was just with events going on in the world right now or what happened, but the release date was delayed a month. It is a remake of the 1997 game on the PlayStation 1, which I was joking in an earlier video about PlayStation 1 games that I was playing a certain game on the PlayStation Classic in preparation for a game for its remake to be released, and this was the game. And I know this one, Bluto and Bob all make comments about how blocky the characters looked. And I think back then I was just so amazed with it because
I never liked it.
Final Fantasy is probably one of my favorite series of games to play. Actually, between Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy III, it's really a toss-up on which one's my favorite. Originally, the Final Fantasy games were available on the Nintendo system. That stupid stink bug's around again.
Sorry, I tried to catch it.
The first Final Fantasy game I actually played was on the Super NES, Final Fantasy II. That's kind of what hooked me in. I did eventually find the first Final Fantasy game that was on, I believe, the regular Nintendo system. I found that like later. And then Final Fantasy III was released on the Super NES as well. So like I said, between 7 and 3, it's a hard on which one's my favorite. I know Molly came in, she's drinking.
Okay.
So anyways, getting back to this, like I said, it's a remake of the game from 1997, the PlayStation 1. It is rated T. Basically, this is the first game of the Final Fantasy VII Remake series. I believe there's a total of 3 games planned. I thought I read in Game Informer or something. So this game, it's supposed to cover, according to IGN, the first 10 to 15% of the game. Of the original game story. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that, not the game. So what they have done with this, I guess I should say this is only available on the PlayStation 4. Kind of reason why I've stayed a PlayStation girl over the years because
you're PS loyal.
Pretty much, and that's because of this series because they're usually they've only been released on the.
I thought you said they were on Nintendo.
Initially, and then eventually, like I said, I think I want to say this was the first one, but I could be totally wrong because I know something with the timelines with some of these. It's very, very weird. Some of them I haven't found, some of them I haven't played. So, I mean, it's like, it's the time, like I've watched some videos on this and it's just it's very weird, but pretty much these are on PlayStation from I believe 7 on. I could be
confusing
wrong.
Timeline.
Yeah, like a lot of games are. And this became one of the fastest selling PS4 games of all time from what I'm
understanding. Did you fact check that?
I found it on several websites. Or I believe it's the fastest selling PS4 game released by the PlayStation whatever.
Okay.
So, basically in this game you play mostly as Cloud Strife. He is an ex-soldier of Shinra. Then you also have you meet up with this group of eco-friendly people, I guess, best way to put it. They're called Avalanche. And basically the group that you're working with consists of Barrett, Tifa, who's a childhood friend, Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge. You can play. What's interesting with this compared to the original is whenever you're with, like, if Barrett or Tifa's in your group, you can actually switch playing characters. For me, right now, I've been playing mostly as Cloud, just because that's what I'm used to from the original game. I have switched over to Tifa and Barrett when needed. Barrett, I have issues with aiming his gun.
You have trouble
Tifa,
with guns.
yeah, Tifa actually is pretty good to play. She's pretty much fist fighting, I guess is the best
I
way
was
to
trying to
put it.
figure out what you were doing.
So it's kind of neat though that you can switch, and this is even during mid battle, and it's not the battle scenes aren't like in the original where it would just be random and the screen would change and you get the fight music. You actually see what's coming at you and just fight that way. It took me a little time to get adjusted with the controls, but I'm doing okay with that. I've played this for about 6 or 8 hours so far.
Wow.
I can't remember. Last time I checked, it was about 6, and then I know I played a little bit after that. I haven't played it in about a week, surprisingly, but I've been trying out some other things and watching some stuff from my other channel. So
Cool.
it's really cool. Actually, at one point after the first mission, and you get to explore the city of Midgar more, I actually just stood at one point and put the camera up and just went in a circle looking around at everything. Like, this is just so amazing what they can do now compared to when the game was originally published. Like, that's the big thing they were doing with this. They're adding a lot of more story to it. They're still sticking with the main storyline, but they're adding some other things with it, which I think is really cool. I am just so amazed. And the graphics on this, the characters are amazing. It's so exciting even to hear the characters talking. I mean, that was just my big thing. Like, I was like so looking forward to seeing the graphics and actually hearing the characters talk. Because on the original one, you read the dialogue.
Well, you like it.
I mean, well, it's not like I don't play games now that talk, but I was just so excited about this. Um, you also meet Aerith eventually, the flower girl. At the scene where I initially met her. I'm getting to the point where I'll be meeting up with her again. But I'm sitting there, and actually at one point I'm kind of going, I'm like, wow, they're doing this. It's like I'm so fascinated. As I said, you got main quests and side quests. It's an action role playing game. So let me share the rest of the deluxe edition if you haven't purchased it, so you can see what all comes with it. So my box is
Neat.
getting a little banged up because I got to put it on the shelf, but I want to keep all this together.
You should take better care of that.
I know. So basically, with this, you get the game, which has the original game cover on it. Inside here, oh, I got to do my code thing for my cactus person. So let me take it
Yeah,
out.
don't show that.
Yeah. So you have 2 discs. This top disc is the data disc. This is the first disc you download, and then the second disc here is the play disc. So, and actually on the inside, it has reverse art. So it has kind of what the box looks like.
Cool.
On the outside. So I've just kind of kept the original artwork on the outside just because I didn't switch it. Put that back in. And then you also get a mini soundtrack.
Wow.
And in this game, you're actually collecting different songs that can be played in the jukebox in different areas. Like there's one in Tifa's Bar, Seventh Heaven, and all that. So I haven't opened this yet, but
Any Bing Crosby?
no. So there's 12 songs, so you can see what's on the back there. And then also you get steel case, Sephiroth on the front, says Final Fantasy on the back. And then there's the inside. I haven't put my game in here. I actually have a steelbook on my one Dead Island game too, but I just kept the steelbook and kept the game in the original thing. And then you also get this deluxe edition art book, which hopefully this will be able to, which shows like some of the sketches, characters throughout. we have Cloud there. Tifa. Oops. Trying to do it. I'm skipping around here. But I mean, I was actually kind of glad then I got this because it just, with the little extras in here, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm actually kind of glad it worked out that I had to get the deluxe edition. So, like I said, this is definitely play, purchase, worth the money now to get it. I think actually a
Cool.
couple places are running out of stock on it from
Maybe
what
you
I'm
get 2 of them.
understanding. Yeah, maybe I would get another one.
Think put it on eBay.
Not yet. Not that far yet. So, I have not heard when the second game for this is coming out. I mean, I think it's just this has only been
Next
out
year.
a couple weeks. I thought I read somewhere it is supposed to be yearly, but I'm to what
Wow.
extent I don't know. And like I said, I'm not 100% sure if it's just going to be 3 games. I had read that, I believe, in Game Informer because I didn't even realize um, they were dividing it up like that. I just knew there was going to be more content and everything. I didn't realize that they were actually dividing the game up into, I don't even know if I want to say thirds. That's what I kind of thought initially, but then reading that this only covers 10 to 15% of the original story. So I don't know. So I'll be curious. Like I said, you're supposed to be able to, with this, there's chapters you complete. I don't think they really did that in the original. But after you, I'm not going to say beat the game because technically there's more game to come. But after you complete this game, you're supposed to be able to go back to previous chapters and be able to go back to previous chapters and get stuff. Because like there was a side quest thing at the beginning, and one of the quests I couldn't complete because I couldn't figure out what the heck the person wanted. So I ended up not completing that quest. But once I complete the game, apparently I can go back and complete that from earlier. So I guess the only way to do it right now would be to start the game all over. But like I said, I've already put like 6 to 8 hours into it. I'm not going to start one over yet right now. Like I said, the graphics are absolutely amazing. Just being able to hear the characters talk um, has been great. Um, there's 3 different ways you can pick to play this. There is, I can't remember what the first level is called, but it's basically more story mode, which a lot of newer games are doing now, where you can pick if you want to do more story, then battle, and then so on. The second mode is classic, which is supposed to be like a mix of both, which is the way I'm playing it. And then the third is normal, which is supposed to be more battle than story. So once I complete it, I'll probably go back and do it on normal to do more battle. But right now, I want to take in the story because that's one of the reasons I love this game so much, is I love the story with it. And I'm just so amazed with all the added content and everything. So like I said,
Cool.
I can't recommend this anymore.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you can't recommend it.
No, I can't remake it. I'm like, I don't know what else I could say to recommend. Definitely get this. I mean,
Go buy it.
literally, if you played Final Fantasy back in the day, Final Fantasy VII, this is going to blow you away. Because everybody says about how this is one of the most beloved games of all time. I can't disagree with that. But like I said, I get a little teetering between this and Final Fantasy III. I would love to see a remake of Final Fantasy III, but I'm not holding my breath on that. That game is way old. Early 90s, I think. So that is it. Like I said, I'm just so excited about it. And if you can get the deluxe edition, I would recommend it. Just because the little extra stuff, yeah, it's 20. I mean, I paid 80 for that in all honesty.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, but it was 60 for the regular game and $20 for all the extras. I wanted it so bad, so I just said, fine, I'll buy it. But I'm actually kind of glad it worked that way, that I ended up getting it. Just because of the added extra stuff. I mean, it was a nice bonus. I wasn't even sure what was all in there. I just wanted the game, and I just even knew to get it off of GameFly, it wasn't going to be happening anytime soon. So that is it for this review. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you know when I post new content. Excuse me one second. I'm trying to get myself organized for moving forward. Help share my page. I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribers and watchers, thank you. You guys are awesome. Love you all. Appreciate all of you. Keep coming back for more. Watchers, please subscribe. It would be awesome. Check out my other channel I do with Boris's friend, Bluto. Karen and Bluto's not another review channel. Movie review list stuff, some trailer impressions, language, spoilers, just so you know. Amazon wishlist is posted, so if you would like to purchase something for me to review, on the channel, that would be great. I'll give you a shout out. If there's something you want me to review, let me know in the comments. I will see about locating it. I think that's it. Anything from you, Boris?
Thanks for watching.
Okay, we'll
Thanks
see.
for having me back.
Oh, no problem. You gonna go back out and look for more sticks? I think it's raining now, though.
I'm hungry.
Okay, I think our dinner's almost done. So see you in the next one. Bye.
Goodbye.